Okay, so what we're doing end mills, sharpening end mills. This is a 13, I think it's 13. So first of all we have to get it right. There are two different fittings goes on here, those things. That is 2, 4, 6. So you can use that for a 3 flute. You can use these for 2 and 4 flutes. There's 4 notches on this. Yeah, right, okay. So we have to line that up with one of them things. So let's get this guy in. Nope, I actually have the wrong one on. Must be a bigger one than I thought it was. I'll come out. The 14, yeah, it's a bit loose. I don't know what bloody size this thing is. So we'll just thread him in there. Come around to, what's that? That's 3, I don't want to do a 3, 2, we get him in 1. And we'll rotate that guy, squeeze it up. This just lines up one of the flutes. Okay, he's nipped up. Now the first thing we can do, because it's a bit worn, we'll cut these slots across here. That's done on this guy. We have 2 more places then for doing our, again, 2, 3, 4 flutes. That's the higher number of flutes, up to 6 flutes. So we'll switch it on and we'll find our number 1, whatever the bloody hell it is. That's it. Right, here's that cut. Okay, we'll do the next one. That's 3, is it? And this is number 4. So you can see I hope you can see the 4 gouges cut. That thing for some reason isn't really hooking up, but these slots are cut. So now we'll just go in and grind them and see what we wind up with. Where are we? Do them on this side. Just keep going until he hits home. Okay. Move around to the next guy. Okay, he's home. Some of them can be very slow to do. Now I've lost count, but I presume this is number. Should be number 4. 4 of them done. And there you have them done. It's pretty easy. So now my next trick is I have a damaged one. Come out. That's it. Oh, that is. I probably tried those in the mill later. That was pretty worn. It's one of. There's a soft piece down there. They were Endmills. I got them years back from a crowd called Gearbest, which they seem to be gone since. But you still get pretty good ones from Banggood. Maybe not quite as good as those were. This thing itself, I saw on eBay and took a chance on it. So this one, what had happened, this one was one of the flutes here got actually chipped. So I have cut it back, squared it up, and we'll try that. I don't know what bloody size that is. Some of these haven't been used. It's usually the bigger ones I'm fiddling with. Give me something. Fucking anything. Hang on. It's a small screw, but I might do it just to get the wrapper off the damn thing. So there are enough of these. Now it took me a while to figure this thing out because there did a handbook come with it. Little manual, whatever you want to call it. It's got pictures, and for that you were shot, but it's all in Chinese. So sending that to Europe, I mean, it's about as useful now as an ashtray on a motorbike. So it took a while to just kind of figure the whole thing out. Didn't take that long. It's a bit straightforward now. Yeah, right. That should be him. It looks like him, but sometimes you have to use a slightly larger size. What the fuck is stopping that? Okay, dokes. Let's see how we go. Stick him in. And it's a 4 flute. And we'll drop him down there. And we line him up. And then we have an issue with this fucking thing. No, that's not fucking doing anything right. Okay, we'll go on to the number 1. So we set number 1s. That's what I always find works. Let's squeeze this guy up. All this does, it just lines up one of the flutes. So once you're one lined up, all the rest have to go with the whole game. And then she decides she doesn't want to come up. So we'll start with the same trick again. Numero uno. There. This is something I haven't tried before. Go on to the next one. How many was that? That's number 4. Okay, we have 4 of them cut. And now we'll try and sharpen it. Where's number 1? There it is. Some of them can be as tough as bloody hell to grind. Come on. Fucking argue about it. That's it. No, I think number 1 didn't sound right. Yeah, I wasn't fully grown. Yeah, there she is. Now, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick that up, but that looks pretty good. And we'll just see, as I go in closer, it's probably going to go cat house. This is blurred as could be. There is a macro system on it, but it isn't working, which used to be very good for getting close-up stuff like that. So that's a repurposed one. As you saw, it was cut blank, just cut back. Now this is where the fun begins, because you got to be kind of careful. Use it on wood or something like that. I mean, don't hammer it off a metal bench to get them out of it. Okay, it's somewhat shorter, but it is done. That fella goes over there, does he? And that fella fits in there. And there's still another guy there. They say got it on eBay. That's a few years back, and it took me forever and a day to figure it out. Guy to play with it, but at least there were drawings on that thing, and from there I figured out how the whole thing worked. Wasn't that dear? I think it was somewhere in the region of about €200. But I mean, for the amount of Endmills that I have repurposed with it, definitely worth the money. Now, did he come out of there? I think he did. Well, he fits there, so he'll stay there. So that's that. I did a video on it before, and for some reason it fecked off of YouTube. It was there, it went. So that's it for that. If anybody has any questions, just plonk them down below. Well, the thing that might have made it expensive when I got it, I think it was either just under or just over €200. I got a spare wheel for it. And of course you can do your sixes. I normally use this one for the fours, the 2 and the 4s. I use this one then for the 3s and the... No, I haven't a 6 flute by any stretch of the imagination. I haven't even seen them advertised or anything, but it does it. It's supposed to do drill bits as well. I have another yoke over there. It's ancient. It does drill bits. Now, bigger ones than that, the 16s and the 18s, I do them on the lathe. I have, it's kind of well, it works. I'll put them in a collar chuck holder on the mill, and what I use is it's what you may call it. There's one of them in here somewhere. Fuck, it is gone, is it? Oh no, there's another one. It's basically just a, what would you call it? You could use it as a drill or whatever. And I have a holding tool for it that one I made, and I set up the top slide for 6 degrees, and then that's how I do the Endmills. You just... Now I have a chart thing that I can put on the lathe to give me whatever degrees I need to rotate around, depending on whether you have 2 flute, 4 flute. Well, most of the big 16s and 18s I have there, they're all 4 flute. So it's just 4 divisions, and I set it at 6 degrees on the top slide. And that's the inward angle. I'm happy with that. Now that repurposed pretty good. Yeah, it saves chucking them away and buying new ones. Since I got that, I haven't bought any new one. And that's 3 years. 3 years ago. So yeah, any questions, stick them down below. Now that should be a better shot now of the large one finished. I was trying to do the smaller one, but the damn thing was so small. You get a better look at this. As you define it, you can actually see the two. You see the edge, and you can see the relief cut reasonably well in that. I was trying to zoom in and fiddling around with this now for a while, and yeah, I think this is probably the best shot I can get of them. Yeah, I'm very happy with that, the way that all that has turned out. Let's see if now, according as I zoom in, I don't get as good a quality on it. It doesn't want to stay that steady on it. I go too close, it goes out of focus. That's probably as good as I'm going to get it. Because I'm just trying to hold the bloody camera by hand now and it's jumping all over the place. Yep, that's it. The fucking button.